kind of want to show you guys the stand-up. I think you guys will really like one of these parts.
Are you guys ready? All right.
Don't crash out on me. I don't know why that thing's spinning up on there.
Chair and my phone over here. I have to stand just right in the spotlight, just right, and I put my hand just perfect.
So this is my really good friend Carmen. Hey, what's up, Burks? Big Fig. Burger King. It's actually genuinely a really comfortable mattress. Like, they're not paying me to talk about it live or anything. But as a dude who's like pretty heavy, it's pretty sweet, dude. Like, I actually really like it. They sent me a mattress, and then I have to make some videos and oh, I just saw Tinker's message too. Because I'm terrible at messages right now. I'm close. I never lie to you guys. I'm getting slowly closer and closer to actually being caught up with everything. It's just I'll never be caught up with everything. So I got to do a show with my friend Carmen, and there was a new host. He doesn't have that much time, and I got to set up while all three of us are on stage.
Ginger root comes from. All right.
All right, perfect. So, oh, that's actually pretty funny. I've spent an inordinate amount of time on this already. Like, a lot. Like, I'm not mad. It's just that, like, I made a really good video, what I thought was a good video, and then they were like, oh, well, you have the protector on there. Now, in the contract, it said the protector could be on there. But it's my first sponsorship, so I'm just doing everything they want me to do, whatever. So let me set the scene for you here, guys. All right. So this guy is newer in comedy, right? Like a year in, so he's just starting to host shows. I could tell he was super nervous. And so, you know, the host typically is like, hey, what do you want me to say about you? And I don't give a shit about any of that stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much how I'm treating it right now, Scourge. So another thing is, so Carmen is one of my best friends. Him and I, he's been doing comedy about 20 years. I've been doing comedy about 15 years. Now, like, we're at a point where there's not really a huge difference between that, like, skill level. And so I showed up. He's like, hey, do you want to close it out? Like, we're just splitting the time instead of one of us doing 20 and the other one doing 40. We're just both doing 25 to 30. I said, yeah, man, I don't care. So then I said, hey, let's let the audience decide. Dude, the host was like, just like, now you got to imagine this guy as a brand new host, you know what I mean? He's probably only ever seen the traditional, like, all right, next up is going to be your, you know, so-and-so. And then here I am, like, effing everything up in his world. And so you can imagine, I can tell you what's about to happen. Get there. So I said, yeah, we'll figure it out. Like, we go up there, we'll figure it out. Man, you could tell he was not happy about it. So I actually haven't watched this part yet. So here we go.
That's fine. That's cool. No, it's all right. We got two very funny comedians here tonight for you guys, and you guys get to decide which of them goes first. How about that? Yeah,
how about that?
All right, you guys. You're both gonna do 25 minutes. All right, how do you want to do this?
How about, first of all, a round of applause for Michael doing it.
All right, so we'll do by claps. How about that?
Or let him ask a question and we'll answer like a dating game.
Oh, okay.
He hated it. Like he did. You could tell, right? He's like, all right, we'll just go by claps. Like he was really pulling there. And then I said, no, let's let the audience ask a question like it's a dating game. Dude, this guy, hopefully he doesn't quit comedy. He did pretty good. But man, was I just throwing wrenches in this brand new host's cog machine here.
What kind of question?
I don't know, that guy looks like he wants to have some fun with you or me.
Oh boy, it was...
that guy behind him. No,
Oh, he does. I agree. He was...
He's like, yeah, no, not you, sir.
He's into it.
Yeah, don't do that. That's, all right, well, go ahead.
Just ask him which would you prefer? Oh boy.
He's a top or bottom.
This got crazy. All right.
You said top or bottom? Well, as a fat guy, I prefer the bottom. So I don't know if you and I would work out well.
I thought he was talking about muffins. I love the top of the muffin. Yeah, it's pretty good. All right, here you go, Mike.
All right.
We're gonna wait. We'll take the white guy first.
Oh, what?
It's hey, what's up, Tinker? So it's a heavier dude. So that's why I said like, yeah, I don't think we would work out because I'm assuming he also would want the bottom. And so he said, well, it sounded like he said we'll take the like little white guy first.
White guy. What do you guys think? Who? Light. Lighter, like weight lighter. He weighs less. All right. All right, so I guess. All right. All right. All right, everybody, give it up for Carmen Malone. Yeah.
Hi, everybody. I was going to say thank you for voting for me, but I think just that guy voted for me, so... No, we have a good show. Sean's my buddy. We're both good personal friends outside of stand-up. So yeah, my name's Carmen Malone.
I gotta say, doing a show with your friend is so much better, and being this far into comedy now, it's so relaxing. I mean, it's like I don't have to worry. If I want to do some crazy weird shit, I get to, right? It's pretty rare that I'm opening really for someone else at this point. So it's kind of nice. I wish I marked down where he talks about his kids, because what I am going to set up for you, though, is right here. There's an older lady who was just fantastic during the show. And I will adjust the camera in the past there. And you'll be able to see kind of right here. You can't see them, but there's a lady there who's just like not having a good time. So let's see if we can jump ahead.
One thing that they don't do correctly is like the nicknames that they give each other. Like Christopher becomes Chris. Where did he get a gun? Dolphin's like, I ain't squealing. Not gonna happen. That's like, shit, you're free to leave. No further questions.
This lady right
You guys
here.
have been so much fun. My name's Carmen Malone. Thank you so much. You guys are gonna enjoy my buddy. Thanks for making tonight special for us. Back to you, Michael.
I should have tried to get it so that the older lady on this side could be seen
Carmen
and
Malone,
her.
everybody, come on. Yeah, look out for him. He's got the terrible special coming out. Look out for that. You're gonna love this next guy.
Thanks.
Everybody, please put your hands together for Sean Shelnut.
That's where I was last night, guys. That's where there was no.
Oh, you can't leave the stage.
I was really messing with him. I shouldn't have done that to him. I already effed his night up by having him jump through hoops just to be a host. Tinker, me and Carmen were talking about that, and I didn't because I was so like excited to do certain crowd work. Yeah, this is the only venue I've ever done. I shouldn't say that. I've done a lot of venues where the spotlight is on the ground pointed up at you. It's wild.
Oh, you messed up. You believe that?
I know, we had to stack it. That's what that guy, we told him, hey, look, you can't let us go back to back. It's too much. Oh my gosh. You set the bar so high for me too. You were like, everybody's gonna love him, but clearly we already have someone over there who's not even cares.
Right there, that lady.
Is it because you're with that guy? But I like how he was like, yeah. But like you get to, I don't know what your age is. Me and Carmen are the same age. I'm 42. I'm guessing you're at least 43 plus 10. You're 42? No, you aren't. She's stressing you out, bro. You look way older than me. I think, matter of fact, yeah, look. Matt, when I came up here to do a little bit that we did, you look younger. Like, just in the time he did his set, I thought, man, guys. He did look a lot younger when I was up here 27 minutes ago. Well, I'm sorry. I like how quick I was joking. I was like, oh yeah, he wants to go home with me or him. And he was like, but that's because of her. Of course he does. He just wants to go anywhere else. It doesn't even matter. He's like, do you have a couch or an uncomfortable chair? I will go. It's fine. Yeah, that's why he's stressed. Could you please? Before the night, can you think of one nice thing to say to him? I'll help you out.
She said no.
Oh my gosh. Oh, man. This is a mostly good crowd, though, you guys. This is great. So happy to be here. Carmen is one of my best friends. He's a new dad. I'm also a dad.
I got to set this part up for you real quick. So this is a callback to Carmen's joke. Carmen does a joke where he talks about he doesn't like when parents name their kids really weird stuff. Like he met a family that their kids were Galaxy and Smorgasbord. So that you just need to know that. 2
kids, 4.5 and 2 Galaxy and Smorgasbord. Thanks for letting me know. No, my kids' names are Bjorn and Merida. So might as well be Galaxy and Smorgasbord, I guess, or whatever he said. I love being a dad.
I'm going to try to fast forward to this part. I did some really good crowd work with those ladies.
Day 3, after I wasn't sleeping, I didn't like her anymore. And I remember this is true. I swear on my life. My wife asked me. We just rewatched like the Taken movies. You know.
I think it's right after.
And believe it or not, I know I look like I'm pregnant myself, but I'm a combat veteran, right? And I was in combat. I did cool stuff, mostly not cool stuff. Thanks. Yeah, I was so on where now I Call of Duty. You know what I mean? I'm just my PlayStation.
Oh, it's before this because I do a callback to the joke.
First of all, I'm the one paying for it. Right? If I don't never get the same toy, right? We gotta get something different. Of Tails from Sonic, you know, my firstborn, and day 3, after I wasn't sleeping, I didn't like her anymore. And I remember they said the first time, like I never really wanted to see them again after.
Right. Sorry, yeah, I know, and I'm about to F up this joke. I'm playing this for you. This part I think you guys will like if I can find it. It's so weird because I'm so used to editing now, and so this time bar here really F's me up because I think I'm not going very far, but clearly I'm jumping way far away. Oh, it's right before that.
It's not gonna work out well. I'm literally like split.
All right, here we go. This is it.
Is that the 76-year-old Chuck one? I like you. You and her are the opposite person. I feel like I'm literally like split like in some weird Doctor Strange multiverse, and we've got the not so cool version of you, and then like you're the Avenger that we need, and you're in the next movie, and you gotta die. I don't know. I'm sorry, it's not gonna work out well. Well, I'm glad you're here. You know, got the Scarlet Witch and the Scarlet. Never mind. She's laughing now though, so. The old scarlet itch. I got that skin disorder on my butt. It's really itchy. That's what I meant, you guys. Yeah.
That lady, when I started roasting her, she was in. So I basically implied that she was the scarlet bitch, and that was hilarious. Everybody loved it, and she loved it the most. She wasn't laughing at shit for the other comics, and so I went up the stage knowing there was someone in the audience who was just like, even the host was like, yeah, she's just kind of like on her phone and like, you know, whatever. And I was like, all right. And I didn't have a plan. Like, I really didn't. And the 76-year-old lady was so sweet during Carmen's set. So it was just perfect. Because from my point of view, I could literally hear the 76-year-old. She was just laughing at everything. She was having such an amazing time. And then this lady who's probably around 40, who just was just like, just seemed so, I don't know what it was. She was having a good time, but not really into it. But then she was laughing at my shit. And so then at one point, I could hear both of them laugh, and it really, yeah, it pulled me.
Happy Meals, thank you for bringing me back. I do that a lot. No, I don't like it because they give you the same toy in both of them. Cause me pain. No, well, never mind. That's what my wife calls me. No.
Okay, so I just said that I don't like telling people I was in the army and stuff, but like for the joke that I did, I don't want to do a bunch of the jokes that I did that I'm working on. I don't want to play them on the live, but I'll do the crowd work just because I'm still working on those jokes. And just who knows when I'm actually going to put them into my working set. And so I that's why I'm skipping around, just in case anybody's wondering.
And I was in combat, I did cool stuff, mostly not cool stuff. Thanks, yeah, I was so on where I was, now I Call of Duty, you know what I mean? I'm just, my PlayStation 5, I'm the guy that said, I did this for real 20 years ago. Oh shit, I died again, you know. Some 12-year-old's like, yeah, scarlet bitch, you know. That's my username. Because I have red hair, because scarlet is red, that's why. And I'm a little, never mind, that's what my wife calls me. No. Yeah, I have like real ADHD. This is really what it looks like in real time. So
some of you guys know
at least we got through the Happy Meal part.
It's no different in stand-up.
So my wife asked me, oh my gosh, you have your skills when you were in the Army. If something happened to Merida and someone took her, would you be just like Liam Neeson from Taken? It's like 70 pounds heavier. Yeah. She was being nice, like 100. And I was really honest with her at the time. I was like, no, I think the name of that movie would be Mistaken. Like when I answer the phone and they're like, I've got your daughter. I'd be like, sorry, I think you have the wrong number. Bye. She didn't like that joke. I'm just glad she thought it was a joke, you know what I mean? Like that. You know, I do these jokes, and like one day my daughter's probably gonna watch this stuff. You know, I got a YouTube channel. Someone's gotta watch it eventually, right? I do. I love my kids more than anything, though. I really, truly do, which is, it's nice. And I worked with kids for a really long time. I did serve in the military, and one of the things I did long ago is I coached Special Olympics. And as, thank you. And like some of you will understand why I did it, some of you won't, right? As like you know, you heard Michael talk, it was tough. I was like, shit, I don't know what material I'm gonna do. I'm a fat ginger. I still look like the kid from Sandlot. And I got kids, like, they've done all my jokes.
The first guy was a ginger and did a bunch of jokes about being a ginger. My original plan was to try to do his first minute verbatim. So I was like rehearsing it in my head, but then when Carmen went, he did some different stuff and that lady was doing stuff. I do try to do something innovative every time I go up. I treat it the same way as I do Renaissance Fair. Of course, I have my written jokes that I'm going to do that I've practiced, but I still do a lot more improvisation and crowd work, even in my stand-up, than most comics do. And so I always start out with something that I just thought up, even just the first 30 seconds or 60 seconds, whether it's inspired by a comic before me or not. So originally I was going to to the best of my ability, try to do the exact opening joke that the guy 35 minutes before me did. So I'm calling back to the fact that it was a ginger, and then Carmen talked about being a dad. So I'm just kind of joking that, like, I don't know what jokes I'm going to do, which I've got like 2 hours worth of jokes. So there's really never a real worry, but they don't know that.
Know what to do. Just kidding. Here I am. So when I coached Special Olympics, it was the best feeling, right? Because like it was the first time I was ever better than everybody else. Right? Like sure, I can't run because I'm fat, but I can run. You know what I mean?
That's actually the first time I ever used that line. Sure, I can't run because I'm fat, but I can run. That was the first time I ever did that. I hope I remember to keep that in going forward.
It was cool. I did softball and basketball with them. And I tell you this, a lot of those wheelchairs are super sturdy. They are super sturdy. A guy, you and me, bro, I swear on my life, if you don't think you could ever dunk on a basketball hoop, you can off of a wheelchair. Yeah. You just gotta get a running start. Make sure it's on, the brakes are on though, right? Because I have looked really dumb during some of the games.
What's up, Oz?
I really did coach that. Guys, I never dunked anything over a kid in a wheelchair except a donut, right? I just, excuse me, buddy, let me get over here. Sorry.
So stupid.
Tell you what, though, it was easy, right? The kids thought I was really good at everything, and I love doing that. I love helping people. And that's why I did join the Army, right? Because 9/11 hit, and I heard a commercial. I didn't know this at the time, but they had something called Special Forces. And I was like, I'm really fucking good at Special Olympics. So, but
skip ahead.
HIT, or sorry. We're not sure, but we think they're German, sir.
Oh, I don't want to do that one on here. Let's see.
Weekend. This was the same. We were outside another couple days, and I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. If there are Chinese black people out here, they need it more than I do. Right? Clearly, something's really effed up going on. I don't know anything. Huh? You know? Are you also? Oh my gosh, do you speak Spanish? ¿Quiere este show en español? El resto de show? Para tú y yo? Y nadie hay otros? No, I needed to learn Spanish because I don't like anybody talking shit behind me and I don't know. That's for I've been learning for 6 years now. That's right. I actually do my show in Spanish sometimes just to like show off when my wife's not around. Okay, first of all, how many people speak Spanish? Because this is going to be an incredibly boring show.
Like one person raised their hand. One person.
Excepto tú, ¿qué quieres hacer esta noche? Did you say read? Oh, she wants to laugh. She wants to laugh. All right, well, that's not what I want to do with you, so never mind. Oh my gosh. If I'm gonna get in trouble, you gotta make it worth it. Like, if she's gonna catch me, I'm gonna be able to be like, well, at least I had fun. It's not just for you. It's mostly for you, don't worry. So I'm trying to save you.
I was going after her all night, man. All night.
I like this, man. I really feel like I'm just doing a really good job of oral, but from far away. I'm orally doing a lot.
I swear on my life, I normally don't do a lot of sex jokes, but from each side, there was one lady that was just like, you could hear like, like they were laughing so hard. They had like a very, and they had like a longer laugh. So the end of their laugh, you could hear like outside of everybody else's, and it was just awesome. Oh, definitely. Well, one was like a saber-toothed tiger. She was 76. And and then the lady over here, they were here on a date. I actually talked to them in the parking lot. It was pretty fun.
A lot of verbal oral stuff here, and it's hitting the right spots for once. Yeah, I'm so sorry, man. I gotta tell this longer joke that I want to tell you guys kind of fast because we're having so much fun, and I don't want to go over time because her and I need to hang out. You know what I mean? All right. So I have worked with kids on and off for a really long time. Damn, I had so much. I told you it was going to happen too. I told him, I was like, I'm going to start talking to people, and I'm not going to do the jokes I want to do. Shit. Hemorrhoids or Maryland? Both? All right, cool.
I could have gone over time, but this bar really likes us to be done at a certain time. And so I'm not going to play it. I'm going to be done in a second. I couldn't find, there was another point where I did a callback to the rift between that lady and the other lady over there, and it got a good laugh because it was like 10 minutes apart from the earlier one.
All right, here we go. This is going to be really fast. 5 minutes. All right, here we go. All right, guys. So one time I did a show in Maryland at the Cumberland Gap Casino, right? And then wherever that, he knows. And the night before was Thunder from Down Under, right? So it was their B team, but still shorter, still hot. And when I went, it was just Thunder, right? That was just the way it sounded when I walked on the stage. I got some people I was misleading, I was like, oh, that was last night. Sorry, this is just Thunder. Anyways, the best part of that was the next day. We were all at the breakfast buffet together, right? Yeah, a bunch of short, hot Australian guys and this keg of Blue Moon from Wisconsin. Right, so we all run to the omelet bar. Well, I walked fast, they ran, and so the 4 of them were in front of me, right? And I hear the first guy, and he's like, "I'll take a 4-egg omelet, no yolk." 4-egg omelet, no yolk. Sounds like egg whites, bitch. Whatever. Next guy, "I'll take a 4-egg omelet, no yolk, green pepper." Oh, okay, well at least he's got something there. Next guy. 4-egg omelet, no yolk. I'm like, the numbers are flying from, oh, that's a dozen eggs. Oh, shit. That's a dozen yolks. The guy right in front of me said, "I'll take a 4-egg omelet, no yolk. I snapped. I said,
Hey, what are you doing with all those yolks, lady? Because I'll take a 16-egg yolk omelet. No egg whites. Pepper jack cheese.
the one guy, I still in pain because he can't hear anymore. I still have to pay to send him money. But he turned around, "Yo, whoa, hey, mate, whoa. You're going to get high cholesterol and diabetes that way." I said, "Hey, not going to get. Already got it. Get out of my way." 16 I rushed through that. Usually I take my time. She's like, "I don't believe that."
Yes, I really wanted you guys to see the, I don't like so I shouldn't say I don't like doing those shows. I would say the average, it was there's probably like 35 to 50 people maybe. And it's a timeshare resort in Orlando. And it's like I don't want to say I'm clocking in, like I love what I do, man. Like I'm so lucky I get to tell jokes. Yeah, I'm good with them. Most of my crowd, I would say, like my fans kind of, they start to really thin out post 40s, like maybe like in 50s, but like that's kind of I'll tell you what, there's too many people in their 50s there for everyone to love what I like doing. So I know how to work those crowds. Yeah. Oh, that's why I do my military jokes. I was skipping over those just because I've been doing some of them for literally like 10 years. And I don't like showing that I do them, but I only do them at shows like that where I'm like, well, I guess I'm going to have to throw in some of my jokes that I know they'll like, because I still want to do a good job. But it was a good show. It was just I knew I would do too much crowd work. I always do. And normally I do like a 45 minute set. Golden Corral material. Anyways, I mainly wanted to just show you guys the Scarlet Witch and the Scarlet Nevermind part, because normally we roast on Saturday nights, and well, we didn't. Let's see. We can let's all right. First of all, I'm gonna get the $5 game, and then let's go to Roastme for just do a couple of them. Also, while I have 7 people watching right now, I will be gone next weekend. I don't think I'm gonna bring my laptop. I'm not very religious, but my uncle is a priest and he is retiring, and so we're gonna go visit him in South Carolina, and I also have jury duty this week. I've never done jury duty. I don't know if I'm gonna get attached to anything, but originally we were gonna go up like Thursday, hang out and do, fun, cool stuff. And then we were going to come back Sunday after Mass. But because of jury duty, I'm not going to be driving up until at least Friday. And so we're going to just spend the whole weekend there and not try to rush out of there. So there'll be no Saturday, Sunday streams, as far as I know, next weekend. Yeah, so just to let everybody know, there'll be nothing. But then I'll be back so nothing the 28th, 29th, but then the 5th and 12th, Saturday, Sunday night hangouts. And then I'm in the UK the 19th and 20th. I'm definitely not going to bring my laptop. I shouldn't say that, maybe, but probably I'm going to be in a tent. It's going to be cool. I'll definitely post some stuff for everybody, but then I'll be back 26th, 27th, the 2nd and the 3rd. One of these days I might not stream, just because my wife's mom is actually flying up from Mexico, and Abby's going with me to the UK. So both of us are going. It's our first time away from the kids for more than a couple hours. We've never had anything like this. So I'm going to be in the UK from Wednesday the 16th to Thursday the 24th. We'll get back. I'll probably stream Saturday, Sunday. And if I'm around the 2nd and 3rd also, but we promised her mom we would take her to a beach and stay overnight. So it might be on a Saturday. I can't say for sure. But then I go to Ohio August 9th. So there's a couple weekends this summer that I won't have streams, but otherwise it should be the way it's been. I'll try to remind everybody the week before. I'll try to be better about that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Oz, I've never done it. I'm like 40,000 years old. I've never done jury duty. Let's pull a couple of these. That looks like an old friend of mine. It says toast me. Oh, am I in the wrong? No, I'm in roast me. Why is this dude? Looks like my father-in-law. Kinda. All right. We'll pull him and we'll leave him out of it. Just because there's not more than one picture. There's some for the other ones too. All right, this is all we're gonna do tonight for this, and then we'll I'll buy worms. All right. So we're gonna jump over to this now. For those of you that don't know, or if you watch this later, we're just gonna do some live roasting, and that's pretty much it. Enlightened says, I always get out of jury duty by telling them I'm homeless. Apparently they don't want homeless. Loved him in Tropic Thunder. Wait, who is he? Tom Cruise's character? That's pretty funny. I thought it was funny. You know what, Tinker? That actually does look like it, like 100%. It says if you really want to challenge yourself, then don't make the obvious fat or bald jokes. I can't believe that no one said anything about that light bulb nose of his. How is that not something people also talk about? If the fat is stored in your nose, then your headline makes sense. Let's look at his other pictures. He's got the Bark says, I'm positive he's wearing the fake nose and glasses. Oh yeah, where the f was my chat box? I'm gonna be going back to OBS at some point. Streamlabs is alright, but like I didn't even realize you guys couldn't see the chat, but I'm pretty sure you guys are all on YouTube anyways. I might be missing someone. No, that's everybody. I'm on Twitch, but no one ever watches there. Yeah, I just like to keep that on there for like the recording and stuff, but yeah, it's nice. I did set it up differently, and when I go back to regular OBS, it'll be how it was a year ago or 2 years ago. Yeah, I see him when you guys type them now because I actually have you directly on YouTube. Oh, he looks sincerely different here. Okay. I like how he really has this like one of two looks. And in this one too, this is baseline. Oh, who's this? Who's this guy? That Arizona? I'm saying that last picture is the closest he's gotten to touching anything tit-like in his adult life. We get what is that? It does seem like his Tinder profile. He just wants to see what people have to say about it first. It looks like he went to a photo studio to make it look like he has a life. That's solid. Scourge. The first picture looks like he's got a Popeye from handling himself too much. Oh yeah, yeah, it does. It does look that way. It would appear he spends way too much time by himself, as evidenced by all of his pictures. What can you say on here? I was gonna like oh, I got it. The epitome of peak loneliness, the double entendre. Tinker, all right, let me. So, okay, that made me laugh. The Tinker said, I'm gonna read up. Tinker said, "World's worst cologne ad," and I just like, I don't know why, but I immediately imagined that then like I could see the commercial and on the cologne it says fart box. Like, I don't know why. I immediately just could hear the like the like whatever the that was a terrible, actually everything I just did is nothing of what I imagined. I do not know what the I just did. I have no idea what the hell that was, you guys. It's because I'm wearing my penguin shirt that looks like a bunch of vibrators, but it's not, but it could be. Like, in my head, I could hear the rest. Like, there's music and stuff playing, and then my dumbass. Anyways, I just heard fart box, you know. But I'm fucking it up. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Also, speaking of music, oh, that's not music. Not that it's like too late now. Ugh. I'm gonna read everybody's comment. It's so much easier now that it's coming up at the same time. I don't know if that's too loud. Come on now. We got you like that. Is that too loud? I just wanted to add a little bit of like... But I could... You know what I should do? We should find ad music for the cologne. What would be like elegant ads? Or I'm gonna try my best. We're gonna pick a song and then I'm gonna improvise an ad, a cologne ad to each picture minus the first one. See where this goes. Oh, I like the beginning of it, but this is it. Okay, here we go. Stop it. I'm not. All right. Let me see what you guys said first, and then I'm gonna do this stupid thing. Okay. I just saw car fart the second I looked back at everything. Okay. He has to use a drone for his photos because no photographer is willing to get that close to him. That's great. That one's gonna get copied and pasted and put in there. Tinker's is gonna be put in there. That was Oz, by the way. I'm starting to wonder why he always has his hands in his pocket. Brute for men who wish they were men in manky places. I was thinking it would be called Jihad Noir. Okay, well, what should we call it? Should we call it that in my little made up thing? Because I'm trying not to think of anything until we do it. All right. What's up, Desert Lizard? I was thinking it would be called Jihad Noir. Manly. An ad for Carhartt that got rejected. Car fart. Yo. I was a minute behind. Okay. Damn it. Let me change the noise gate on here. Edit filters, noise gate. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, we're going to do this here. There we go. As I look off into the distance of the emptiness where all my friends are, I realize something smells fabulous. I'm by the mountains. This whole town left because I forgot my cologne. The only one any man needs to make a room explode. Jihad Noir. If you ever felt like you were alone and meant to be alone all your life, Jihad Noir is the cologne for you. In one instant, you're standing near the most tit-like thing you've ever seen in your life. And then, you are the tit, Jihad Noir. A bunch of titties, Jihad Noir. A car, Jihad Noir. Trees, pointy titties, Jihad Noir. My shit life before, Jihad Noir. Jihad Noir. Jihad Noir. Noir. All right. Sorry, not sorry. I don't know what anybody said, but that's what you get for hanging out with me. So, anyways, Oz, you made me laugh. Where can I buy it? I need it. I did. I look. You have. I have to yes and my mind. It was even things that I don't even necessarily would normally say, but you know, we're improvising a commercial with the things. It's just me here with a new little setup, and I did my best. Jihad Noir. Sorry. If I was wearing Jihad Noir, I wouldn't be apologizing. That's how it'll change you. Oh! I like that. That was fun. That was really fun, actually. Did I miss anything? Oh yeah, we gotta put some shit in there. You guys did some funny shit. All right. All right. Scourge. Oz. And triple threat. I just saw the other one. Do you like wearing oversized socks on your head in the outdoors? Jihad Noir. When you want everyone around you to think you're a man enough to climb a mountain, but also smell like humidities and loneliness. Jihad Noir. I like that. That was fun. I feel like we should do more of that just because I had so much fun. And then, ooh, what would be really fun too is if you guys gave me lines to read that I had to like for a commercial and I didn't see them. So like right now I can't see the chat, and if you each, I mean, it would be hard to manage, but if I had to read everything in that style, it didn't even have to be that, but just, you know, You guys get it. I'm weird. I love you guys. Let's move on. And Jihad Noir. All right, let me go back to my playlist here. Another thing I have happening is my stuff freezes up for a second. Popular tracks. Yeah, sure. We'll just let this play. What? Nah. Jazz Noir. A new fragrance. Alright. There we go. You could put it in the Discord, and then I have to read it to each picture. Or something. We're brewing something up here. I told you guys my schedule because I'm excited to get back to regular streaming. I don't have any crazy stuff other than single weekends for the rest of the year. Wild. When you I love that. I love your enthusiasm, Tinker. Uses a disposable plate. the new Old Spice commercial, crooked unibrow. Dude, his hair does look like it's the extension of a brow gone rogue. He said in the thing he's 19, not 14. And he was very adamant about it, but it's very hard to believe with this here. I just said you need to write the puberty fairy and ask for a refund, bro. I knew there was going to be one. I did not look. Second pick has Miss Piggy vibes. Is he in gray and everything? He's definitely wearing dark colors. That's probably the same shirt. That's how I roll, though. Oh, man. I'll go back to this one. It's already 10:17. Fuck, I started so late. This dude looks like Mexican butthead. Or like, I don't know if he's Mexican or not, or if he's like Palestinian or something. I don't know what he's got going on, but he definitely looks like ethnic butthead. Yeah, cool. Jihad Noir. Oh shit! He snorted it instead of putting it on like cologne. Jihad Noir. He got Jihad Noir cocaine, not cologne. He's ordered the wrong thing. It's a joke, everybody. Whoever's watching, it's a joke. I do not support any of that stuff. I'm weird enough as is. I don't know if I told you guys, I got a month-long... They're not going to play any of my stuff on Facebook to people because I made a reference to His Freddie drank too much mercury. Scourge said, bro could eat an apple through a chain link fence. This is pretty funny. He does look like friggin' Mr. Ed here. Them teeth are big, man. He looked like he gonna take a apple out of someone's hand over that shouldn't be at his farmer's property. Oz says it looks like he would pay to lick the gym floors. That's pretty good. Luigi's adopted brother. Hey, what's up, Christopher? How you doing? Oh man. We gotta write some stuff. You guys said some good shit here. Let's see. Alright, move on to the next one. We got 4 more, and then I got. I didn't even finish my video, man. I'm a week behind. I because of this big. Well, it's because of everything, but Big Fig, man. I gotta finish that for them. He says no other pictures, which is kind of boring. I'm gonna start picking multiple picture ones over non-multiple picture ones, especially if I just do this once a week. Oh, all right. Mid-climb in Zelda. So you're what, about like a quarter of the way up your ascent? Speaking of ascent, Jihad Noir, the deodorant. Get it? Get it what I did there? Ascent, like ascent, but he was climbing. Not like that other guy who just wanted people to think he was climbing, which was decent. I think we do need Jihad Noir. That's the shirt. That's, well, it's so to us. But once I get this other thing up and going, I'm totally down. I'm telling you guys, once I file bankruptcy and then I'm rich after everything, we're gonna have Jihad Noir t-shirts for people in the stream. I'm gonna start making the shirts and then wearing it to next week's stream. That would be dope. And then I'll play the clip. Oh man, if only I could get to that point where I actually have all my shit together. Or like 50% of it. Anyways, okay. Looks like he sells fake Lambos. I thought it said nachos. From far away. I'm not even that far away, I'm just old. I thought Burke said, looks like he sells fake nachos, but that's just the fat guy in me that was like, he does look like he would trick me. I just said you're the most boring narcissist I've ever seen. Oz. I've had things happen to me before, okay? Jihad Noir. Okay, no, I was just trying to get out of it. I don't know. You're right. I don't know. So, type that one. I combined them into one. Oh, I got it. Wishes. Salt Bay. His lackluster brother, Salt Bro. You inspired that. All right, 3 more. I think the other 2 have at least 2 pictures. All right. Tinker, that's great. I'll go back. Let's see, Christopher, that was a good one. These are good for the next guy. I put American History. I don't know why he just had those vibes for me. Oz says Dollar Tree version of Ken doll, but he wears Jihad Noir. Should I put TM? How do you get the registered thing? How do you get the copyright? I'm putting TM. Oh yeah, my bad. Oh, we can zoom in on this one. Oh, it's I think it's like an algebraic formula for something, some bullshit. It looks like no minus 1 equals no. Is that red hair, or is that in the background? Because it so looks like it could be his hair, but it also so doesn't. This next song is called Dreaming Noir. You can't see it. You see that right there? It was meant to be. I have long-term plans to eventually have a sound studio too. I think I've told you. I mean, you guys know I play piano. I compose music too. I think it'd be really dope to compose a song and do the thing all at the same time, which I could theoretically do with the equipment. I just don't have it there yet. That's like a year to 2 years away. if everything goes really well the next year. If I had a cool ass synthesizer right next to me, oh, that'd be so cool. Is it tattooed like that or tattooed? No, it's like that, tattooed. I changed it a little bit. I compose music for basically all instruments, I guess. But my mind is mostly drawn to strings, and I mean I play piano. I've been playing piano for a long time. I can like improvise on the guitar a little bit, but I stopped playing years ago. I started gaining weight like 20 years ago, and I haven't really played a lot of guitar since then. But I have a piano in the other room. I had to move it out of the office. It was taking up space that's really needs to be more of a productive space right now. Hawaiian Noir. I don't know why I said it like that. It is a shitty Hawaiian shirt. It looks like a Hawaiian mafia shirt, or like, it's definitely like he wanted to be at the Japanese concierge in John Wick 4 as one of the main characters, but he's white, and so they were like, nah bro, we're good. But he was like, no, look, I got the tattoos and everything. I've played piano on a couple streams back in the day. Half the people here have heard me, I think. Oh wait, did I put the oh yeah, I put the Ken doll thing in. All right, here we got the last two, and then I gotta get the out of here. It says, "Roast me up." Her name's Drinking Jill. Those are the eyes you have when you get busted having a homeless poo. All right, let's see what we got here. She said, "Roast me up." Did she really say kindly at the bottom? What the f- Scourge. Scourge said she dates men who wear Jihad Noir. Dude, that one got me, bro. You guys are getting me. I love that you guys are calling back to it a lot too, because it definitely it gets me, dude. No, I don't like this song. How can I down? No, not download. I don't want that. Skip it. Yeah, this has got a good beat to it. Whatever. I gotta start liking these because then I go back to them later. I forgot. Oh, it's for sure. And I promise, unless I die, I'm not taking any big breaks from streaming. Like, the whole reason I freaking quit doing as many Ren fairs as I was doing was to spend more time at home and to really establish more of this. I really want to be like, if you want me to be at your show, you really want me to be at your show. Like, I got treated like shit for the last 2+ years, no matter how many people were coming out to the fair. I mean, there are acts that were getting paid $1,750 a weekend, so $875 a day to do 3 or 4 stage shows, plus they could collect tips. I was busting my ass all day nonstop in a little shitty shed or an open back thing with bees and wasps and ants and shit eating up my legs every day, nonstop. And if I was lucky, most of the time I would break $500 for the weekend. So fuck that. Like, yeah. Yeah. I love what I did, but man, what a underappreciated job. I'll still do Scarborough every year. Oh my gosh. Well, to all of them. Yeah, I was having lung issues every year at Texas, and then this year they painted kills like over everything. Like after the second weekend, and all my issues went away. And it was like, all right, anyway, so we're gonna start out with scourges here. I'm gonna change one thing in Burks at her new low point in life. I just think it's a little funnier, but you're still getting the credit. I got offered to do Kansas City again, but it's like I live even further away now, and I wouldn't make it. It doesn't make sense. I'm gonna keep doing Scarborough because I have the most fans there that come back and really appreciate what I do, and like every weekend is like fun. Like almost every single day, at least one person will bring me a drink, and like it's just like the fans are the reason I'll go back. For sure. No, it's one of those like I probably won't go back to fairs unless it's doing a different show. Because I feel like once I get back to posting the tomato shorts regularly, I think my popularity will start to grow again, slowly, if not quickly. And it's like I could still do a different show and people would come out. I don't always wear this wig, but when I do, it's for a guy wearing Jihad Noir. Yeah, the Wizard show. I just feel like, and when I did that show, I think I got paid $100 a show. Maybe it was $150. I mean, I made good money. Like, it was crazy. And then I found out these top shows that, like, they're good. And, like, they should make a little bit more money than me because they're, like, juggling fire and shit. Like, I get it. But, like, finding out that this one guy, this solo act makes $1,750 a weekend plus, like, I mean, on a non-rain weekend, the guy's clearing, well, I'm not talking about taxes, but we do it things differently in that world. Like, we pay at the end of the year and shit. But dude's clearing over $2K a weekend, $1,000 a day. And if I'm lucky, I'll clear $350 a day. And I'm working for sure way more hours. All right, last one of the night. Who else is gonna say it? Definitely wears Jihad Noir. That's actually not that's not water in that bottle. That is bootlegged Jihad Noir. I think I have those shorts though. Oh my gosh, he looks like totally like a different guy. Yeah, he would. Christopher. All right. I laughed first at Oz's. He's a sales representative for Jihad Noir. All right, it's gonna be out of order. Dude, I hope someone somewhere my OCD was like, no, we're gonna put it in order. Dude, Tinker, that is so freaking cool. I love that you told me that. Like, that is so freaking cool. Dude, that's so cool. Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm so glad you told me. Mike O'Hearn is definitely up there for like some of my favorite people to watch. Like, I hate when people give people like that shit for like they put so much work onto their body and then they're like, oh, that person thinks they're better than whatever. Like, that dude is so humble and like he's like straightforward. Like, he doesn't bullshit people, but he's a nice, like, for everything I've seen, he seems like such a nice guy. Like, he does not take himself too seriously, but like people are just jelly out there. I love that guy. Oh, also, I was gonna tell you guys, so a couple weeks ago, or a week ago, I played the Father's Day thing, and then I had the issues with the mic. But so there were copyright claims that came in, which normally I'm like, oh, I don't want to fight it on whatever. But I looked up the fair use thing, and I fought one of them, and I cited fair use, and it was one that I made commentary on, and they dropped it. So it was the very first time I did that. So I'm a little bit more. I feel a little bit more like at ease to do reactions to stuff. And like to watch stuff with people. I just have to be prepared to like respond to a lot of copyright claims. So I was pretty happy about that. Dude, I don't know if anybody knows why it would be doing this, but I've had issues before. My keyboard and mouse will intermittently stop working. Oh, did we forget? I forgot to write stuff for her. I gotta move on, you guys. It's time to move. Did I say the thing? Oh yeah, no, I did. That was a fun stream, man. I hope you guys enjoyed watching a little bit of the stand-up and me going through last night. Sorry, I forgot. I really meant to make a post on the community thing. I thought about it, and I was just like, I hope some people remembered. It was like, I was at comedy, and I'm like, I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing here. I always like watching the, oh, yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna start. No, but I did, I'm gonna show you guys what I did here. Maybe. So I got my PS5 in here now. And I have everything back kind of the way it was before. How I had it in Wisconsin, but even more streamlined for streaming. Huh, literally streamlined. Keyboard. I wonder where I'll do that shit later. I appreciate you saying something. That's awesome. I'll throw that one on there too. Oh, that's right. I didn't hit send yet. That's awesome. Yeah, I've had this issue before, and what I had to do was like mess around with what ports, what USB ports they go in. I had no problems before I took. So, from my point of view, my PC was over here, and I moved it over here, and I unplugged everything, and I switched my monitors around. Brought the PS5 in here. I actually got a capture card, so I'm gonna be able to game. Like I've been playing God of War Ragnarok, and I just want to be able to stream and chill, and I can actually like, you know, sit back and game, put this up a little bit, and just I don't know. I'm excited. Scourge, that's great. I'm gonna add that one on there. All right, let's see. How's the volume of the music versus everything? Like, I forgot to put it on in the beginning. I'm really trying to get everything down. All right. I already have Steam. Oh, so I just go to the Steam store. Yeah, I definitely don't want my keyboard and mouse like... Alright, awesome. Thanks, Tinker. I'll try to... Alright, it's about 25. I'll show you where it's at on here. I got it right here. And then I turned the output down a little bit. But this is where it's at. Try to remember. I have a license to play this stuff during streams, so... Alright. So this is it, huh?
Welcome to the House of Worms Armory. Now, the modern turn-based aggressor could go into battle with conventional weaponry, but at Team 17 Studios, we like to think outside the weapons crate. Take this standard issue grenade. Lame, huh? But check out this bad boy, the Holy Hand Grenade. For when you absolutely, positively have to obliterate every sucker in the way, take our turbocharged nade and send a message from above that'll send them below. Stupid dead guys. But we don't stop there. How about this guy? I like to call him Hugh. Hugh Jass. He's one angry mule.
Why would you deploy a sheep to the battlefield when you could have a super flexible one? Right? As long as it can pass gas.
I'll pause it for a second. I'll let it buffer. Yeah, dude, I'll literally buy it now, I think. I can't play it now. We're going to be done soon.
And that gas is downright disgusting. Or you could unleash one of our dodgy foam batteries. It's a shocker. Get it?
I'm guessing
Of
it's
course
like
you
an
do.
old game called Tanks.
You into deadly combat.
With weapons alone. Vehicles, you know you want them.
Hello, cutie pie.
But sometimes the best form of
not.
defense is hunkering down and waiting for it all to blow over. And we have a sweet new line and mounted guns. Got some time to kill waiting for the next onslaught? Our crafting crates mean you can build your own weapons, like the Bazooka Pie. It's as deadly as it is calorific.
Is this like a player
Now,
versus
we can
player?
give you the tools, but it's down to you to get it done. Pick and choose from 81
Okay, that's what I
ingenious
thought.
weapons and utilities. Then obliterate, terminate, and eliminate worms in 40 campaign missions and challenges, and up to 6-player online and local multiplayer.
That's what I thought.
48 worms to destroy.
Okay.
This is Worms WMD. We're mighty dangerous.
That was like totally amazing.
That's cool, man. I just need the regular one, right? I think it's the... Man. Yeah, sure. Cool. I have it now. Hey, how was the new Doom game? And then I gotta go soon. Also, how is everybody? I know we got 10 people here. I'm gonna leave soon. But does anybody have any questions? Anyone want to discuss anything? Anything anybody would like to see in a future stream? Any of that stuff. Let's go and look for... Yeah, so Fortnite Mondays is going to be just on Fridays after a couple weeks. And end of July, it'll be, oh, Christopher. So, I basically, oh my gosh. All right, let's, we're going to give you the breakdown. We're not going to show you everything though. If you're, I think I might leave this stream up. I'm not sure yet because I'm gonna edit my comedy video and put it together. But I might leave this one up. All streams are always available to members, so most of them I unlist. In September, I'm gonna be pushing memberships more. I'm probably gonna change the bottom priced one from $1.99 to $2.99. If someone's still a member of the $1.99, they can stay that, but I'm going to close getting it. And then the goal is going to be putting out 8 shorts a week. 4 will be members only. That will eventually become public, but members will always get 4 extra shorts each week, while everybody else gets 4. So there'll be the incentive there. My worry is that if I leave it members only forever, there's going to be 100 videos that one of them could go viral, and you know, the memberships are not going to make me as much as a viral video, at least not right away. Anyways, so this guy, we just who said it? Tinker, did you say it? Someone said, oh yeah, it was Tinker for sure. because it made me laugh right away. This guy, I'll go through it quick. So boom, 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 boom. Definitely, that's the picture in the magazine where you can, back in the day, remember you could tear out a little thing of the cologne, and that one. And so Tinker had said, world's worst cologne ad, and then we named it Jihad Noir, and then I did an improvised. It was not that great, but it was fun. I had fun with it. I did an improvised commercial to some music in the background to Jihad Noir. It's cool. I'm trying to find, like, there we go. Jihad Noir. Jihad Noir has nothing to do with the jihad, other than the fact that Oz. The real question is it just a bad ad, or does it smell as bad as well? That's a good question. Like, what if it's just like you smell it and it just like just is just the best smell ever? It smells like curry mixed with curry. I know it's a different thing, guys. It's just Jihad Noir. Anyways, what else were we talking about? Now, I'm glad you said something. I love when people, like, I want you guys to have the thing here, you know? What else was I gonna look at? Okay, I bought worms for the future. I was telling you guys. Yeah, no streams next weekend. I'll still do one. I'll still do some during the week. Yes, that's what I was talking about. Yes, tomorrow will be Fortnite, Monday night, but it's going to be Fortnite Friday nights because I'm going to be working on stand-up comedy Mondays and Thursdays. So I'll be streaming, theoretically, if I don't have a show, I'll be streaming Sunday evening, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. The weekend streams will be OG Tomato Guy, and some of the weekday streams will be, I'll try to announce it, but most of the other streams will be OG Tomato Gamer. And I'm just going to be chilling because I really want to separate what I do on each channel. Even if it's hurting me right now, I think long term it's better for growth. Thank you for removing that, whoever that was. Appreciate you. Jesus is not waiting for me, even though I'm going to go see my uncle's last mass next week. The Jihad Noir. Which song did I play for it? I'm going to try to find it again, because I'm bummed that it... what did I... Oh, I said... Oh, it was in the Elegant playlist. Here it is. It was... this one. Jihad Noir. It doesn't smell like shit. It just looks like shit. Jihad Noir. That was fun. Anything else, anybody? Anybody have any other questions or anything they'd like to see? I'm gonna be trying to do some more React streams and yeah, I'm open to taking suggestions. I've got, also, I got all my shit on the 3D printer back there. But it is working. I think I told you guys. So if anybody, I want to start printing something during streams, and then have a camera set up so that you guys can watch it if you want to. I got a lot of stuff that I'm doing, but you all know. I think everybody that has known me for a while knows I mean well on everything I say I'm gonna do. Like, I've never said something where I was like, guys, we're gonna do this, just thinking like, I'm not gonna do that. No, never. I genuinely value my community very, very much. And I always mean well. So eventually. Yeah, dude. I guess I could print Pokeballs. Anything that's like from Thingiverse or whatever. My goal is to eventually get to a point towards the end of the year where I'm mailing stuff to people. Like, if you're in the stream on the weekends, the Saturday, Sunday streams, basically we make something. Oh, Oz, that's great. Jihad Noir. Yes, that's perfect. And you know what? Dude, I actually could theoretically make, like, flasks. Like, it would be 3D printed filament, but, like, it would still work. I mean, I don't know if you'd want to keep alcohol in there. I don't know how that works, but I could totally make a flask and then put Jihad Noir and then... Dude, yes! Oh my gosh. That's awesome. That is great. And then you'll open it up, and there's nothing in there! Because it's just a 3D printed thing. Smells like low-grade explosives and not taking a bath. Jihad Noir. All 72 virgins won't be able to wait. I don't know why I said that. Because we're going down that road. Jihad Noir. Alright, I gotta go. It's 11:01 here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I'm gonna leave the stream up. I feel like it was a really good, fun stream. And, yeah. So if you want to rewatch any of it, go ahead. The first 20 minutes is me reviewing my stand-up comedy from last night, just going through some stuff. And then we went to the roasting, and then just some random stuff. So, yeah, and if you haven't been on here before, please join the Discord. Again, no streams next weekend. I will miss you guys, because I'm very happy I'm back doing this. But maybe a Friday night one, but please don't hold me to it. But I'll be gaming Friday night, and then potentially after, unless I'm already in South Carolina. If jury duty does not hold me Friday, I'll be leaving Friday. All right. Yes, have a wonderful night, Tomato Town. I love all of you, and we will see you when we see you.